Yo, we're back. Hey, we never left though. Still here doing our thing. Yeah, this is days before the Phoenix. If this is your first time here, welcome. We better talk about some shit right now. Trauma shopping versus shopping with awareness. You know, and when I say shopping, I put shopping in the title just because I don't know. I feel like that's what we do on a basic level. On a everyday life, we shop, whether it's mentally with our eyes, ears, whatever you listen to, whatever you see with your eyes, you're shopping. You're collecting data. Your body is an antenna and it's collecting data. Data. I say data. Data. Your body is a weapon. It's a weapon. It is a weapon too, if you know how to use it. But your body's an antenna and it's collecting data 24/7. Whether you're consciously aware of it or not, and you collect more shit unconsciously than conscious. Where your dreams come from. You'll be dreaming about some shit. You'll be like, damn, what kind of dream is this? Or nightmare, whatever y'all got going on at night. Because I would say more nightmares than dreams. But I would hope there's more dreams than nightmares. Because we got a shift right now. Let's switch things up. Because we've been having too much nightmare on this planet, in this world, in the system. Too much trauma, too much nightmares. You know? And yeah, back to what I was saying. Like this is about shopping, and you're your first physician. You are your first physician. Nobody else. The minute you have to go to somebody else, you fucked up. And you know what happens when you have to go outside of yourself for help. I'm not saying don't ask for help. Ask for help if you need it. But I will say this: there's potential for scam. There's potential for manipulation, and there's potential for you to get taken advantage of. And 9 times out of 10, you might get taken advantage of. You haven't been taking responsibility for yourself. It's the most. It's your right. It's your most right. That's the first thing. Taking responsibility for yourself. You have to learn to walk on your own. And if someone did help you, then hey, more the merrier. But hey, at the end of the day, you have to stand on your 2 feet alone. You crawl, then you walk. You did that all by yourself. So why, when we reach a certain age, we stop taking responsibility for the things we do? We stop, and then hey, someone else comes in and then start doing the work you're avoiding to do. Why? Because it's too hard or it's complicated. Why is it complicated? You come out in the body, out of the womb. You did all that, and then you got here. This should be the easy part, right? We stop. And I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. I need to hear this. We stop. We get lazy. We get procrastinate. No, let someone else do it. I'm just gonna eat this whole bag of Skittles, and yeah, because it tastes good, right? It's sweet, right? And this is the basic point of life. Life is very simple. It teaches you very early on. Things that taste good, and don't get me wrong, food can taste good and still be good for your body. And don't mistwist my words and make it sound like I'm no, don't do that. When things are really too good in your mouth, for example, candy, all that shit you be picking off the forbidden tree. And when I talk about the forbidden tree, I'm talking about the shelves. Those are the forbidden trees, forbidden branches. You go and pick out certain, and it's not all bad. And that's the whole thing about it. It's the whole process. It's all mixed up. It's not all bad. It's good stuff there, but it's up to you to decide what is best for you. And yeah, basically, don't go picking out the sweets and then get some shit called diabetes and act like you're confused. How did I? It happened because and these things happen in stages. It happened in stages, and there's always a warning before the storm. And that's afraid. That's another one. There's always a warning before the storm. A storm doesn't just pop out the sky and start blowing shit down. Even hurricanes come at a slow pace, and that's the same thing. And that's the same thing with your life. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're getting into, it starts in the mind, then it ends up in the body sooner or later. What you're thinking about eventually gonna happen. And the more you think about it, the more you build it on that for it to happen. So yeah, we're our first position, and we got to take that job very, very seriously. And the earlier you catch on to doing that, the better off you be. And some of you, oh man, you're so late. Motherfuckers like 50, 60. I mean, hey, it's never too late to make a change because it's all like it's a process, you know. You make a change and hopefully you get some forgiveness and grace from mother. When I say mother, I mean the life giver. Hopefully she allow you to, continue the process in another form, another being, whatever it is. That's a story for another time. So yeah, your thoughts become your action. Your actions become your habits. And your habits become your character. So back to what I was saying with the other videos about not judging. Please judge. Judge everything. Judge your mother. Judge your father. Judge your kids. Judge everybody. Judge. Please judge. You are. It's your God given right to judge. And you might say, it's it's wrong not to give people the what they call that give people the benefit of the doubt. That goes to a certain point where you could just say, hey, you know what? There's certain character where it's just like this is what it is. It's not about if, buts, or what situation is, could have been, would have been. And that's the one thing you never want to be in a position of woulda, coulda, shoulda been. Those are the worst position to be in. And this is why most people end up in these situations because it's like you don't judge the situation or someone or relationship for what it is from the get go. Yeah, I get we all got shortcomings in life because like we've been moving at a pace of such depravity. I don't know if that's the word, but yeah, I'm sure it's caught on if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, depravity, whatever the word is. We've been moving at such a point of self hatred. And I get it. It makes sense to hate yourself when you're eating shit that's bad for your health. And you're gonna feel bad, and then, excuse me, you're gonna think bad, and then that's where all the self hatred comes from. Then you're gonna continue to do bad because it's a cycle. Like whatever you're doing is what you've always been doing, and it continues. Then it becomes stagnant in your bloodstream, and your body, and your eyes, and your ears, and it become deformative, and your whole being, your whole language becomes hateful, and you start to do things that's not even human anymore. The whole reason, the whole flow that brought you here to be a human being and not a dog or a cat or freaking some beast sitting in the jungle somewhere. The whole process that came together to bring you to be a human being, not even a human being, because like I think some of us out here are, yeah, we're moving away from that. We're moving away from that. Anyway, story for another time. Yeah, the whole process that got you here to be this person you are, but you walk away from it. Separation is hell. Separation is hell, and to love yourself is to be relatable. To love yourself is to be relatable, and to be unrelatable is to be someone who's out of touch with reality, not just reality, but what it means to be a human being. And we see a lot of people out here, and like I say, judge things for how you see it. A lot of people out here are not operating on a humane level. And I'm not saying you always got to be a doormat for every situation. No, you got to have discernment and know what's right and wrong, and know who to give what to, and who to give what grace to. Not everybody deserves grace, and forgiveness is key. But forgiveness for yourself is more important than forgiving the world. You got to forgive yourself for allowing certain things, allowing certain people to treat you a certain way, and then take responsibility and be your first physician, be your first doctor, be your first doctor before you have to go see another doctor who's getting paid to do something that goes down a long way from what could be right, what could be wrong. But we all know there's paychecks and there's good help. There's paychecks and then there's good help, and that starts with you. And I'm not saying don't go to the hospital if you gotta go, but just know if you was taking care of yourself, you won't have to go in emergency. And that's what a hospital is. I don't care if it's your doctor, I don't care if it's not titled as the emergency room. Anytime you have to go out of yourself for something, you're out in an emergency. You've been fucking up. You've been eating the wrong shit. You've been hanging around the wrong people. You've been in the wrong relationship for too long. You've been around the wrong mindset for too long. And now you're corrupted. And now you got to get your files cleaned out. And that's what it is. And I think the whole method of putting shit, sticking shit inside, adding shit to you is crazy to me. Because I think the most important thing is to wash out the bloodstream, the body, and I think that's what the most important health is. I think that's the key to health. Anytime someone is ill, you need to get a cleanse. That should be the first thing. Anytime someone is ill, sick, you need to get a cleanse, or what they call that. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick to that. A cleanse. Clean your system out. That's the first step. And the more shit you've been putting in your body, the longer you have to, clean your shit out. And another thing, y'all, the ground. And when I say the ground, I'm always talking on a spiritual level too. The ground can be your relationship. The ground can be your whatever people you hang around. The ground can be your home. The ground can be your job. The ground, and you're the seed. We're all seeds. And every time we leave the house, even when we in the house, we're planting. We're planting ourselves into situations, and these situations combined with other aspects of people, place, things in it, grows a fruit, grows a tree. And the results is always what you planted, and the people you're around, and the things you allow, and having boundaries about your ground. Because to remove your sandal is a very good thing to do when you walk, when someone comes into your territory, not even territory, but your boundary. When someone breaks into your boundary or comes into your holy space, they have to remove their sandal. They have to remove that. They have to show respect. It's like walking into someone's house with a nice white carpet, and then you just decided you're gonna walk on the carpet with your boots on, with all your filth, your whole dirty mindset. You're gonna walk onto that carpet with it, and that's that. I think that's the very highest level of disrespect, to walk into someone else's holy ground with your dirty mind, dirty aspect. Clean yourself first, and that's the first thing to. I think that's the first thing before even thinking about walking into a relationship of any sort, is to make sure your feet is clean. And when I say feet again, I'm talking on a spiritual level. Your feet could mean your fucking mind. Make sure your mind is clean. Make sure your whole fucking childhood trauma is taken care of. Cause like people, a lot of y'all just in a relationship for trauma bonded, and that's a beautiful thing until it becomes a disaster. Cause I get it, it feels good to have someone you can relate your traumas to, and that's like most people go nowadays. It's just like, hey, you've been through some shit, I've been through some shit, and we going through some shit. Let's go through it together, and then boom, two unhealthy mindsets end up bucking heads, and then you wonder why someone's in jail now and someone's in the mental hospital now. Someone's yeah, it goes great, and it could be worse. It could be worse. It could always be worse. So yeah, be your first physician. Be your first doctor. Do not wait until it's too late. Take this from me and take this very seriously. And I know it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow. But one day you're gonna look back on this video or think about it. Yo, this guy was talking about some shit. Be your first physician. And this is not about some vegan bullshit. This is not about some vegetarian or no, this is about having awareness of what are you putting into your body. And I get it, like temptation, and some of y'all got a sweet tooth, and I guess that's the Achilles heel for most people. Y'all got weaknesses, and I get it. You've been doing it for so long, you don't know how to stop. And there's no way for me to tell you it's an easy way to do it. There's no easy way to do it. I'm sorry. There's no easy way to stop doing shit that feels good. That's bad for you. There's no easy way to do it. And another thing, you gotta protect your mind, and that's the first thing. We absorb things. We are antennas. We are antennas. Some of us absorb so much more in females. Ladies, you absorb so much more. You absorb so much more. And this is why they say a young girl or a young female matures faster than the young boy. And that is because the female body absorbs more. She has a stronger antenna. She has a stronger antenna, and she absorbs more. She's literally a black, I mean, I don't want to say a black hole. I don't want to say a black hole. That sounds kind of treacherous, but she is an antenna, and she absorbs so much more. And this is why a female is more victim can be more victim to being toxic, because it's like she needs to be in a place of healing, in a place of serenity, in a place of cleanliness, and she has the most potential to pollute the most. Female has the potential to pollute the most because she absorbs the most. She absorbs the most. And in the world we live in, where things are so filthy, it's like everywhere you walk on, there's filth. Everything you look on the screen, there's filth. And the way the fast-paced media internet is moving nowadays is crazy, because it's like everyone thinks they're able to go on the internet and just spew whatever coming out their mouth, and then got everyone picking it up. Everyone's picking it up, trauma sharing, trauma shopping, daily basis. It's going at a fast pace. A lot of y'all won't make it. Unfortunately, a lot of y'all won't make it, man. It's too much for your brain. It's too much absorption, and there's not enough releasing. Too much absorption and not enough releasing. And that right there, my friend, is a recipe for disaster. That right there, my friend, is a recipe for great, great, unfortunate disaster. Because you're taking all this information and everything, like the bad, the good. And I understand if you was listening to the good stuff only. But as you scroll down these screens, you're just picking up all these traumas, all these words of people talking about things that, what the fuck that got to do with your life? And people love sharing bad seeds. People love sharing bad seeds. Misery do and still love company. I repeat, misery do and still love company. Believe that and trust and believe. We got a whole lot of misery online. Whole lot of misery getting scroll down these screens every day, 24/7. A whole lot of misery looking for company. And they know how to do it. Catch your eyes with the, you know, with the weaknesses. You gotta avoid these stores. When I say stores, I don't mean shops in the physical. I mean in the spiritual sense. This is a spiritual channel first. In the spiritual sense, we gotta avoid certain shops because it's like, what are you shopping for today? Don't you have enough trauma? I know it. I know a lot of people in a dark place and they feel kind of connected with trauma because it's like, oh, I'm not the only one with this trauma, so it makes me feel good that someone else is with this trauma. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. We should be looking for better ways to navigate to our bad seeds, bad planting, bad sowing, bad soil, bad trees, bad fruits. The first process, the seed. How do you think? Huh? What are you looking for? What makes you comfortable? Is it gonna elevate you or is it just making you comfortable? Scary is to do what most don't do. That's the scary thing. It's easy to just follow the crowd. It's the easiest thing to do is to follow the crowd. But the crowd is lost. The crowd can be lost. But comfort comes in all forms. Comfort comes in the most beautifulest way. Comfort is what got the world where it is. Comfort, being comfortable, is what got the world where it is. And some may say the world is fine. And I'm not saying to, like, first of all, spiritually speaking, you come first. The individual come first. And the world can be what the world is. And we all know what the world is. It is chaotic. It is filthy. And it may look like it's and it's gonna get better. But to be honest with y'all, I won't even sugarcoated for it. It's gonna get better, but it's not gonna get better right now. It's not gonna get better until the dirt that's being brushed under the carpet of the human conscious is cleaned out. There's a whole lot of dirt under the human unconscious. There's a whole lot of filth that's being pushed down deep inside the human unconscious. We still don't know what's underneath the ocean. And there's a reason for that. And it's symbolic too, because it's like the ocean is really the human mind. We still don't know what's deep down beneath the ocean. All that darkness, all these demons and monsters we're afraid of, we've never faced, we've never seen. It's like the human consciousness. So all that filth is being spewed out. It's gonna have to come out. I mean, whatever goes up must come down. And that's not the only thing. Whatever goes in must come out. Whatever goes in the washer must come out in the rinse. And trust me, y'all, we're gonna get some dirty water coming out the rinse. These past years, we've seen it. These coming years, we will see it. Spirit talking. What goes in must come out. And y'all been holding a lot of bullshit in. The human unconscious is a very, very, very scary place. And I think that's hell. I would consider that hell. The human unconscious is hell. At least the one we dealing with right now is hell. There's no living like we're people. We're all people. We all know what it feels like to feel pain, right? Everyone can agree we all know what it feels like to feel what it's like to lose something we love, right? But the way we operate, it's like there's a disconnection, there's a separation, there's a hellish situation where we forget that, hey, that person feels the same pain I do. Oh, I don't care what the color, skin, all that, all that. Come on, man. Like, we're intelligent. Is this intelligence? We're still doing that? Come on, like, when are we gonna understand that it's us? And then there's something else out there that's not us. There's definitely something there that's not like us, but we won't worry about that. We're more concerned about the ones that's us. And it's not about race, it's not about skin color, it's not about all that. It's about you feel what I feel. We all want to live in harmony. We all want to live in peace. But there is something that doesn't want to live in peace. There's something that profits off of separation. And we need to recognize that it's in us. And it's in the unconscious, and it's there, and it's gonna be there until we recognize it and we move it out of unconscious, clean it out, and then it will eventually move out of the world. But it gotta start with ourselves. That's the first step. It gotta start with ourselves, within us. Clean what's inside. Be the first physician. Do the work. It's ugly work. It's dirty work. Nobody wants to be a janitor. Nobody wants to be a farmer anymore. I mean, I guess now people are starting to realize farming is the most important job on the planet. Everything that keeps you on your feet is came from the ground. You're afraid to touch. Not all of you, but most of you, I would say. Everything that keeps you on your feet comes from the ground. You're afraid to love. The trees you're afraid to hug. The woods you're afraid to walk into. We all part of that. The river doesn't need permission to flow. Why are you dirtying the river? Is it because you're dirtying your blood? It starts with you. We do whatever we do to ourselves, we do it on the outside eventually. And that's where you go when you die. You go to that word you create. You go to that same word, and that don't change. Unfortunately, for some of you, the wake up call is now. There's no tomorrow. This is the turning point. This is days before the phoenix. This is days before the transformation. This is it. This is the last call. This is it. Some of you won't have another chance. This is it. Wake up and understand it's always been up to you. It's never been up to your mother. It's never been up to your father. It's never been up to your teacher, your doctor, your supervisor, your king, your queen, your rulership. It's never been up to them. It's been up to you, the individual. Take control of your life. Take control of your health. Be your first physician. No one else is going to do it. No one else is coming to save you. The whole propaganda of a holy book is like, what? When the holy book has been with you all along, it's your body, it's your past. Read your past, reflect on your past. That's the Holy Bible. Isn't it holy when you make a decision that was like, oh, I didn't know, now I do. No, I didn't think I know, or now I think I do. No, we're not thinking. We gotta know. When you know for sure, that's the holy book. When you know, but when you gotta speculate, debate about what if, what if, what if that, what if this, you out of your body, you out of your mind. Literally, you out of your mind. You're crazy. Thinking that some outside of yourself is supposed to lead you. When you the new thing, when you the fresh thing, when you the fresh fruit, why are fresh fruits ruin old fruits? It takes one bad apple to ruin the whole basket. Come on, y'all. Read your body. That's the holy book. Read your mind. Reflect on those things. Those are the holy book. Those are the holy scriptures. When you make a mistake, and I don't too much believe in mistakes, I think things happen to teach you a lesson. And let's just say the more you do it, then the more of a fool you are. But hey, the lesson's gonna still be there, even if it's gotta get tougher, stronger, and eventually you might get passed away. Some lessons come real intense. We gotta learn, y'all. The book is your body, and the balance is now the feather in one part, the heart in the other. Libra scales is on the big freaking screen. We're wearing hearts right now. We're wearing hearts right now. And the heavier the heart, the lower the conscious go. Cause that's the leading organ. The heart is the leading organ. Yeah. The heart is the leading organ. The heart will lead you right where you're supposed to go. So you gotta be very conscious of your heart. Your heart will lead you right where you need to go. That's why when you really think about it, it's like nobody gets away with anything. Because you go to your heart, which is your dream, which is your unconscious. You go to those things that you hold most dearly, whether it's hatred, and there's no lying there. There's no hiding there. Everything is bare. Everything is naked. Everything is Garden of Eden there. The heart is the Garden of Eden. It's naked. There's no hiding. Your right brain and your left brain, Adam and Eve, trying to hide from what the heart knows. It's crazy. How you gonna run from the heart? The heart knows your darkest secrets, your darkest desires, and the reason behind the decision behind every motive, the motive behind every decision. The heart knows. The heart knows. I might not know. Your teacher might not know. Your neighbor might not know. But your heart knows who you are, and it will take you there. It will hold your hand and take you there when your time comes. So keep up the good work and keep up the bad work. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Your heart will hold you there and it will hold you accountable. Face me. Face me. Nobody gets away with anything. I don't care why, what title, what reason, what whatever whatever spells, language you want to use, whatever words you want to create to make your fucking disgusting ideas or whatever beautiful. It could be beautiful too. Let me just don't get too dark, but it could be beautiful ideas, whatever it is. It will hold you accountable. You will have to face me in the end, says the heart. You will have to face me. You was doing it for a paycheck. You was doing it. Oh, things was going good when the going was good. Well, okay, now it's time to face the music. And the beautiful thing about it, we all gotta face that music alone. The crazy thing about it is like when you're in life, when you're in the outside world, when you're in the wake up world, which is the dead world, oh, you got company, you got friends. If we gonna hit a lick together, or we gonna do this together, we got company, we got friends, we got everybody backing us on this whatever decision, dumb decision we decided to do. But hey, after the decision is done, every man is on their own. Every heart stands alone. Every heart beats alone. Whatever word, whatever motive, whatever illusion you was under, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we all know what's right for us should be right for someone else. We all know what's good for you. If it's good for me, it should be good for them. If it's bad for me, it should be bad for them. It's common sense. It's human. It's to be humane. It's a sense of morality, and that will not stand for evil. I will not stand for that. If it's good for me, it should be good for them. And if it's bad for me, it should be bad for them. I should know that. You should analyze that as a physician. Because whatever you do to someone else, you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. And it goes to show you the amount of hatred you got for yourself. You're inhumane. To think something is good for you and it's bad for someone else and you still do it. It's inhumane. Whatever word you want to use, whatever you want to push, whatever lies you want to push to make yourself feel better about the decision you're making, you're done. And the sun will show you that. She's waking up and she's back. Mother is not taking it no more. She's giving it now. She's giving the spanking now. Tick tock. Tick tock. Hard to get rid of time, huh? It's ticking. Hey, yo, this is days before the Phoenix. Be your first physician so you won't have to be in the emergency. Hey, y'all, keep your head on the swivel.